So people always come to me for relationship advice. And one of the most common questions people ask me are, hey, how come I can't find my one true love, even though there's all these people out there that are available? Well, as you know, we all have love languages where we have to find what it is that speaks to us in other people. But as we've been learning, there's a lot of us that might have some alien DNA, which makes it so that like our love language is kind of screwed up because it's like an alien language, and so it's like this indecipherable nonsense. And so you're trying to find your one true love, and you got this crazy whacked out love language that no one can figure out, and they're just kind of like, I don't know what to deal with. And then of course it could be that there are the people that you're picking, or probably they could be descendants of demon seed, which is horrible. So you got your combination of you alien, and you don't know your language is like Clarice over here, and then they're the demon seed, and maybe because your language is so messed up, you're attracted to the people with the demon seed, and they're just horrible, ain't good for anybody. And so maybe what you should do is instead of trying to find a perfect one, maybe you should just go find somebody you don't like at all. Maybe that's the problem. You're just not good at picking people. You're just always picking the wrong person. I mean, you just start off where you just don't like them to begin with, and then you got nowhere to go but to like them, or you could just just do them, or you could just be alone. Just be your own best friend. You probably shouldn't be promulgating the species anyway, because you're really bad at relationships, so you're probably going to screw all the kids too, so. There we are. Hello and welcome, everyone. Good evening.
Hello, everyone.
This is me and, of course, my lovely bride, Theressa. And we're coming to we're going to do this every Monday night, I think. For whatever.
Until we forget. We go, whoops, that was Monday and we missed it. But we're going to try and do it every Monday.
I've just found out we're adding some shows to this coming May. It's still in the works, so I won't give you the exact location yet. But if you're in the Santa Rosa, California area, it's looking like it's going to happen May 14th. Mid-May, 14th, 15th, somewhere around there.
I didn't bring my calendar in with me.
In May, California. So we're adding that. So it's nice.
We're always trying to add new places. So if you have a place that you want us to be, and you have a connection to a place that we can be, then reach out. Let me know.
Yeah, reach out. Again, we can Google places ourselves. That's not what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Just if you have a personal connection with a place that we could do a show that seats at least 100 people, let us know about it.
and we'll go from there. So anyway, we had a fun weekend.
Yeah,
I talked about it this morning, but we went to a
talent show.
Yes, and it was fun. It's having been in professional entertainment for my entire adult life. Well, the majority of my adult life. It's always fun to go watch people who are not professionals do entertaining things, because it's just fun watching people that are just doing it for the pure joy of doing it.
Right.
And it was fun. I had a great time.
It was a lot of fun. We had a enthusiastic DJ, very enthusiastic DJ,
Zach Kindle,
and MC was Zach Kindle. He's a good kid. We've known him forever. He was a
little tiny.
For
kid.
Those of you who have young women in your household, yes, it is that Zach Kindle.
He's a good-looking kid.
He's a good-looking young man, and he's got some music out. And so if you know, you're probably
Kindle had
a young female who is interested in that kind of thing. But he's a good kid, and he was the MC, and it was a lot of fun.
So we had a good time. But we're getting things here situated around the house, because we're leaving. I've got shows this weekend.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be our last weekend in New England for a while.
Quite a while.
Yes.
So we're trying to put some things together.
And then we're going to be on the road, which is going to make it harder for us to do this. But I mean, we'll be together, so it'll be easier, but it's also harder.
Well, it's just having a location with a good internet.
Right.
Really what it comes down to. So, but yeah, we'll put it together.
Oh, we're already coming to Eugene, Seth.
Yes, we're going to be
at World Pies. April 21st.
Yes, April 21st.
And tickets we are almost out of VIP tickets. Now, if we do sell out, right now we're almost out of VIP tickets. There's still a lot of general admission tickets. But if we do sell out, we do have permission to do a second show. But we'd really like to, I think once we hit like 70% sold out on the first show, we'll see about adding the second show. So
yeah,
and we'll make that announcement here, obviously.
Yeah. So
when we come out, but yeah. So
yeah, we're coming to Eugene, Oregon. That's absolutely very true.
And yes, Jeff, we do need to get back to Tulsa. I did reach out to Looney Bin, but they have not gotten back to me. So call the Looney Bin and ask for us. So
call the Looney Bin and say, hey, when's the Rodney fella coming back? Oklahoma or Texas. We do have shows in Texas coming up at I don't think they've posted them yet, but we are going to Hyenas in Dallas and Fort Worth, June 11th and 12th, I believe it is.
It's a Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday, June 11th, 12th. Right,
it's on the website. So. Michigan, yes, we are coming to Michigan. We've got
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
We've got a show coming up.
Tickets are already starting to sell. So
yeah. And then we've got the Hoxeyville Music Festival too. That's coming up at the end of August. So
yeah, I'll be at the Hoxeyville Music Festival. I'll be entertaining all week long. I'll be there the whole time. So come, if you're going to be there, come and chill and hang out with me, with us. We're going to have a booth. We're going to be hawking our wares, and it'll be fun. It'll be.
We would love to come to Canada, but we haven't got our passports yet. So that's one of the things that we keep saying we're going to do when we haven't done, because mostly we're broke. So
we're broke, but because they charge you money for that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So once we have the cash, we'll do it. Tripping in a Volkswagen bus.
On the pilot.
I wouldn't. We actually bought. We were considering buying a Volkswagen bus.
I would love to have a van again.
We were looking at it, but when it really came down to it, it was just there was too much work that needed to be done and for their asking price. I mean, it wasn't in the budget.
No.
Mostly, I mean, we had the money to buy it, but we didn't have the money to fix up what needed to be fixed.
Right.
So it was like it wasn't, and we knew that once you get one of those, things just keep going wrong with it. But it was like a '60s era Volkswagen bus. It was a pretty cool deal. But yeah, you're not too far off on that.
Yeah. Maria, we would love to come to Australia. Again, it's that whole budget thing.
Yeah, once we get our, once we get some money in the bank, and we get our passports, then we'll start looking. But yeah, we want to come to Australia really bad. Australia and Canada, definitely, absolutely.
Sonia, no, we've a lot of people ask us about doing the GoFundMe, and we would rather just buy stuff from the website. If you want to support us, just buy merch. You get something, we get something, and it really does help us out.
If you want to support us, just go to the website, buy stuff. You can order.
I custom do anything you want. So if you want something that says, Girls Camp 2023, I'd be happy to do that too.
We can do special order shirts. We have we can cut them and do. She can. I'm not. I'll be honest with you.
Seriously, if you have an idea that you want put on a shirt, I can do it.
And then we do voicemail messages. I do birthday greetings, all that kind of stuff. So we don't want a GoFundMe. Somebody had done one last year for us, and people had donated, and it was helpful, but there wasn't a whole lot that came.
I prefer to stay away from the GoFundMe.
We just most big chunk of the money goes to GoFundMe and not to So if you want to help us, just support us on the website. Just continue to do what you're doing.
Yeah,
sharing the videos.
This actually helps. Watching this feed, it helps. It really does. So that's something that you can do that doesn't cost you anything. So, and you're supporting us and helping us to afford to do stuff.
Yes, people are asking. Okay, yes,
that is a Zelda show.
The whole family, not me so much, but the entire family are Zeldaites.
Yes.
Is that what you call yourself?
I don't know.
Anyway, big fans of Zelda. When the kids were young is when it came out. And so we followed the whole series all the way through. So our kids are all big fans of Zelda. So that's just one of the shields that we have.
Yes, we have lots of, our youngest son has a complete Link outfit that he actually wore to school one day.
Yeah, not on Halloween. He just wore it in general. Just wore it to school.
And his teacher just kind of looked at him, didn't bat an eyelash, and said, "We're not in Hyrule." So, yes. And
Seth just bought tickets. Awesome. We're going to see you there. Thank you.
So, we are going to be going to, as a family unit, we're going to be going and attending Dragon Con in Atlanta. It's not a performance thing, but it's something that we're going to be doing because again, kids really love that kind of stuff. So they really wanted to go this year. And so we're going. And so if you're going to be at Dragon Con in August in Atlanta, we'll see you there.
Yes.
We'll be wandering around. And if they talk us into doing a family cosplay, I guess we'll be doing a family cosplay.
You should play Zelda on Twitch. Yeah, I need to actually do stuff on Twitch. I've got a Twitch account. In fact, we're live on Twitch right now, and we get exactly one follower who follows me on Twitch. That they log in every time I go live on Twitch, they're there. So
yeah.
So it's fine. So we're actually broadcast. We're on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, go find me on there. We're live right now. So. Yeah. But yeah, I should probably start playing stuff on. I've thought about that, doing old school games like Dig Dug, Asteroids, Galaga.
He's a big fan of Dig Dug.
Yeah, and Space Invaders.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, we got
cool.
Show this weekend in Plymouth, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Tavern on the Wharf. What's the name of AJ's? Not AJ's.
AJ Halfpenny.
Yeah, AJ. Okay.
And it's a paperback comedy.
Paperback comedy.
And I've done a lot of shows for AJ. He probably books me more than anybody else in New England.
Yeah.
Him and Jim McHugh.
Yeah.
I need to get back up to Portsmouth.
Yeah, I had a couple of people asking about Portsmouth, but yeah, we'd
Have
absolutely.
you been to CT? Yeah, we live in Connecticut.
Yeah.
I'm in Connecticut a lot.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Right now in Connecticut.
And I do shows here occasionally.
Yeah.
I haven't got anything set up right now.
So
hello, Miles.
So
Joy
we got that
Carlson.
this weekend, and then next weekend we'll be in Iowa. Doing a show. We're doing a fundraiser for a group called Man Country, and it's their 50th birthday, and it's open to the public. It's going to be at the Trains Bar, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I know tickets are going really fast for that. They're selling most of them on site, but you can get them on Rodney's website. And so we're excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then he's going to leave me and he's going to fly out to California. Maybe.
As far as I know.
As far as he knows.
So it's an independent film that they want me to be in. So.
Yeah, somebody. She's in Vernon.
Vernon, hello,
Smile
Vernon.
Amy. Smiley Amy.
Hello, Smiley Amy.
Yeah, he was in Vernon earlier today.
You're running Hot Rod in Canada. Yes, we will be coming to Canada. Like I said, we're going to get. We got to just get our passport. Once we have, we don't want to make commitments to go to Canada and not be able to go. So as soon as we have our passports in hand, we will begin to put together. I think first we're going to do Canada, and then we're going to do Australia, New Zealand, and England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales,
Isle of Man.
Yes, Isle of Man. I apparently have a good following on the Isle of Man, which is awesome. So absolutely. Thank you, Raquel.
So yeah, next week's Iowa, and then driving. I'm driving. He's flying. Out to Utah for a couple days, and then we're in Vegas. We'll be at the Vegas Wise Guys, the 14th and 15th, I believe. Tickets are on sale now for that one. Very excited. We love Vegas. We've spent a lot of time in Vegas over about in 2021. We spent a lot of 2021 in Vegas.
Yeah,
and
we basically lived in Vegas for the year of 2021.
So we're very excited to be going back to Vegas. We got some good shows planned there at the Wise Guys.
A lot of great friends, good people in Vegas that we're looking forward to reconnecting with when we get there. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
And then we'll be traveling from there. And you can follow our travels on the Nomads page. And I will be posting where we are. And well, you know, Schenectady. We've been close to Schenectady. We were in Pauling.
Yeah.
Little
Bert.
And so, and what we, you know, because we have time. Like I said, between Vegas and Eugene, Oregon, we've got almost a whole week. We'll be leaving Vegas on Sunday, and we don't have to be to Eugene until the 21st. So we've got some time where we're going to meander up through California. We'll probably stop and say hi to James.
James and Wyatt.
And see how they're doing. And if, you know, you're in the area between Vegas and Eugene, we would love to come out and say hi.
Here's Jesse asking, have you tried out for AGT, America's Got Talent? Yes, I was. They reached out to me 2 years ago. Is it? It was 2020.
Yeah, it was 2020.
2020. 3 years ago. So they reached out to me about being on the show, and I started going through the audition process. And when it came to the final word, they just they passed on me. They thought my act was too weird and wouldn't translate well to television, and they didn't really care for my backstory because I'm just an old dude that does jokes, and they didn't find that very appealing. And so so I have auditioned for America's Got Talent. In fact, I've done it twice.
Yeah, the first time he was even.
Yeah, first time it was just a general cast call. The second time they called and contacted me, but no.
I mean, he made it pretty far up the thing, but in the end they decided that they just didn't know what to do with him.
Yeah. So thank you though, but no, and I probably never will go on America's Got Talent, just because when I read the writers and the things, the contract, it's not very beneficial. I mean, it gives you a lot of exposure, which is awesome, but
Tia asked if there's anybody near Paducah, Kentucky, and I broke down in Paducah, Kentucky one time.
We have one place in our heart for Paducah, Kentucky.
Yes, people there were very helpful. They helped me out when I broke down.
All right, so Nicholas is going to be in Skeletones. Skeletones is the place in Grand Rapids. Tickets are going fast for that show. We were very excited about that.
Yeah, we're talking about adding a matinee because we do have 2 shows, one Friday, one Saturday, and we're talking about adding a matinee. Very excited about that because, everybody else is excited, so we're excited.
Yeah.
But again, that was something, somebody just, we did the live. Somebody reached out to us and said, hey, I know a place. I'm going to talk to the guy. They talked to the guy. The guy was like, yeah, I do stuff all the time for other people. This would be for me because I'm a Rodney fan. So we were very excited to put that together and make it happen. And it was that simple. Yeah. We had it booked within 24 hours of at first having the discussion. So you may not think that but you probably do know someplace, I mean, if you have a connection with a VFW or
restaurant, local, as long as it seats 100 people, we'll
banquet facility or someplace that people can gather, and the rest of it, don't worry about it. We can do it. We can, don't worry about putting down tickets. We can do that. Don't worry about sound system. We can bring it. Don't worry about the comedian, he's there.
I can do the whole show by myself. I don't need openers.
Yeah.
So, yes, May 14th, 15th, that's the show. Tentatively scheduled somewhere near Santa Rosa, California. But
we haven't got the final word yet.
It's like, we're going to do it, but we're still working out the details. So I don't want to make an announcement until they're ready to make the announcement. But Santa Rosa, California, if you're in the area, May 14th, 15th, we're going to be doing 2 shows. And it's one of those deals that if we sell enough tickets, we'll add more shows. Yeah. So
Clifford in California stopped drinking 17 days ago. Congratulations, Clifford. That's a tough journey. It's good to see you on it. Congratulations.
All right. Here we have a question. Rodney, you got any thoughts about how I could balance using technology and going out to nature? Kind of noticed that my brain heals a lot when I just stay away from the PC completely. Yeah, get away from the computer. Schedule time to go, just go out, be outside. Leave your phone at home and just go outside. Go find a nature trail and go for a walk. Just like you have a scheduled appointment with somebody, schedule an appointment with nature every day. Even if it's just a half hour, just getting out into the woods if you can. It's good for your soul.
Find 100 people to come to your house? Sure. You got a nice big backyard?
Yeah. You can get 100 people to show up in your yard. We'll come and do a show. Absolutely.
Rob Williams didn't do AGT. You're right. He didn't.
He was a little bit. He was bigger than AGT.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he did Star Search back in the day.
Yeah, he was too big to be on. Anyway, You have to go to Bodega Bay and eat at Lucas Wharf, you guys. We'll certainly check that out.
Yeah.
We have a lot of great people in California we're going to hook up with when we get there.
Yeah. All right. What else have we got coming up? Let's see. I said if you're in the Pacific Northwest, we do have after Oregon, we do have some time to kill between Oregon and Idaho, and we wouldn't mind popping up into Washington State, Northern Idaho, getting around and seeing some people. Like I said, just reach out. I absolutely, we've stopped and well, as a matter of fact, this is a fun story. About a year and a half ago, we were traveling cross country, and there was a couple that reached out to us and they wanted to say hi. And so we said, yeah, we're traveling cross country. We'd love to meet you. So we met up at an IHOP in Indiana. And it was like 11:30 at night, and we just sat and chatted for a while, had a great time. You know, we checked in our hotel, whatever. But yeah, we had a great time chatting with this couple. And then, well, do you want to finish the story?
So recently they contacted us and said they were getting married and wanted me to officiate the wedding. And we made arrangements, and it kind of worked out. We met together in Loveland, Colorado, just last week on Thursday. They wanted to get married on that particular day for personal reasons, and they wanted to get married in Loveland, Colorado, because it's Loveland.
Yeah.
We married them. You saw the picture. I was dressed as the dude for the wedding. The entire wedding was me, them, and a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this heart statue right on next to the road, and behind it's the Loveland Lake. And I stood inside the heart and married them. It was very cold, so we kept it short and sweet. They exchanged vows, and then we took some pictures by the lake, and then we went to a place that sells meatballs called the Ball Joint, and we had a wedding reception. It was me and them sitting at a card table, and we ate meatballs and had a delightful time. And so it was a lot of fun. It was pretty interesting. So yeah, I've got that. What's this? Yeah, I'm coming to Ogden, Utah.
Yes, end of April.
Wise Guys. Wise Guys. And that's the other thing. WiseGuysComedy.com for tickets for Idaho. For the Ogden and for Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then Idaho. It's LOL Rexburg in Rexburg, and I think their tickets are on Eventbrite.
Come back to Columbus for another burger. Yes, hopefully this time you'll join us.
Yes. He was busy. We were last minute.
Live in the Woods, Therapeutic. Same, Kerrville, Texas. Yeah, I love Kerrville. I've been to Kerrville. I know where that is. You've been to Kerrville, haven't you, dear? I know I have.
I'm trying to think where it is. I probably have been to it. I've been to a lot of places in Texas. One thing you have to understand about Rodney and I is we have been a lot of places. We've been more places than the average bear.
Yeah.
We've lived in North Carolina, in Texas, in Utah, in Connecticut. We've spent significant amount of time in Virginia, Florida, New Mexico, California, Idaho, Missouri. Oh, we lived in Missouri.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever had a violent attacker on stage? No, I haven't.
No.
I've had people heckle, kind of, but not really. I usually don't get hecklers, and when I get them, I usually shut them down pretty quick. I don't have issues with hecklers. I don't make it a part of my act. I'm not really trying to invoke stuff. Usually, I got too much stuff to do. I don't want to waste your time.
He's not a crowd.
I'm not a crowd worker comic. I mean, I can be, but I just have other stuff I'd rather do.
William wants to know where we lived in North Carolina. Well, if you know Rodney, you know he was in the Marine Corps. And when we were first married, we made our home just outside of Camp Lejeune,
Jacksonville. We lived
in
Hubert.
We lived in a little town called Hubert. North Carolina. That's where we lived when we were very first married. Janice, Dayton, Ohio. Our daughter lives just outside of Dayton in Huber Heights, and so we do visit there quite often. And Mark, we're coming to Iowa next week.
Yes, Keokuk. Yes, we've been to Iowa a lot. Driving through. I have family in Missouri, so we find ourselves in Iowa.
Rodney's father was born in Iowa.
Yes, my father was born in Ottumwa.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we've been to Iowa, and we are going to be there next week.
Yes.
Keokuk, doing a show.
So yeah, we've spent the last 3 years basically just getting out and going places.
Thank you, Sheila.
We want to spend more time in like Louisiana, and Arizona, and Georgia. We want to spend more time in a lot of places, and we're just looking for an excuse to get there.
Yeah,
give us a good excuse.
Nicholas has seen my comedy special.
Yes.
On Dry Bar. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Wake up.
Mark, you're near Des Moines. Well, our show is 3 hours from Des Moines.
Between Fayetteville and Jacksonville and Clinton. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I know right where Clinton is.
That's awesome. It's comedy metaphysical for you, and if how far does that go? It's all metaphysical. Yeah, it's fun because I always wanted to teach philosophy, but I didn't really have the patience to become a philosophy professor, and so this is my way of teaching people philosophy without them realizing it. So yeah, very very much so.
See, Monty wants to know what part of Missouri we lived in. We lived in
Warrensburg.
Our son was born there. Our youngest son was born in Warrensburg.
What's the secret to your happy marriage? Her. I think it's just committing to being into it for the long haul. Be willing to put up with each other's issues, and
it's just making up your mind that it really doesn't matter that much. The little things that are, you have three choices. If there's something that annoys you about your partner,
and there's plenty.
There's plenty. You have three choices in how you can deal with it. You can never change them. Never try and change them because you won't succeed. So your choices are: you can hang around and be pissed about it. You can be mad that he doesn't pick up his socks, or be mad that he forgets to do the things you ask him to, or you can be mad at all those little things. Or you can hang around and ignore all the things that tick you off. Make up for the compensations. You know what he's gonna do. You know he's not gonna
She's airing out all the dirty laundry right now. Is what she's doing. Look, I have my foibles. She has her foibles, and instead of getting upset about it, you just say that's the way she is, and that's what I love her, and I just deal with it.
Right, because the only other option is leave,
and then you're going to go find somebody else, and you're going to have to do the same thing for them because they're going to have problems.
Yeah.
So that's why I like to say true love often is just about being too tired to try anything else.
Yeah. Well,
It's like, well,
it's about,
you're
like I said,
here,
just
I'm
accepting
here.
that person. You chose that person. I knew when I married him who he was, and I picked it. And so, everything that's wrong with him now was wrong with him then, and I picked him then. Couldn't, wait to get married to him then. So it's just a thing, and you just decide that it's not going to be something that's going to bother you, and you just don't let it bother you.
I mean, you ignore things all the time in your life.
Right.
Why not just add it to the list? That's all I'm saying. Monty Carpenter, we remind him of him and his wife, so that's awesome.
Awesome.
Uh,
It is what it is. You're right.
David says, hello, Miss Rodney.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, let's see what else is going on. They say until we actually hit the road, there's not a lot of exciting things to talk about. But
he's asking about Epictetus. Epictetus, to me, is one of the greatest philosophers of all time. He's really, Zeno was the philosopher that really kicked off the Stoic movement. Epictetus is the one who really kind of made it fashionable and really started putting it together. And then, of course, Marcus Aurelius was a big student and big fan of it. But yeah, I love Epictetus. I think he's one of my favorite philosophers. So thank you for asking. What's this? Man, did you bamboozle her or what? Yes, I did. I got the good end of the deal. I remember the first time I saw her, I thought, this chick's way too hot for me. I have no chance in hell. And so I didn't even try. I wasn't even trying because I'm like, well, I was going away to boot camp within weeks. So it was like, she's hot. She's not going to find me interesting at all. And I'm leaving. So I didn't even try. I was just like, whatever. So I told her all my crazy ideas and my weird dreams because that usually scared them all off in the past. And it did scare her off. And I thought, wow, if she's willing to put up with my nonsense already, I might have a shot. So
Janice, no, we don't have any grandchildren yet. We only have one child who's married, and he's waiting. It's not off the table by any means. He wants to have kids.
Well, we told our kids we're excited to be grandparents, but when we're not in a hurry. And to be honest with you, I kind of feel like we're honorary grandparents for a lot of other people, which has been fun.
Yeah.
What's my thoughts on Walmart? I go there a lot, but I hate it. I try to shop anywhere else if I can.
Coming back through Missouri, Rodney will not be. I will be driving through on our way back from Iowa. But
yeah, we're crisscrossing the country so all summer long. So at some point, then we'll be there.
Well, we got family there, so we like to stop in.
Yeah.
So
for all the fun, surprise and stuff's okay. Thank you, Samantha.
Too young to be grandparents. I said.
Well, I have. Well, this is funny. My youngest sister, she has, 4? She's got 9 grandkids. Kathy?
Yeah, about that.
So, yeah, but she started young, and so did all of her kids. So
yeah. So
what's this? No Walmart here either. I think it's the smell.
Our son used to actually work for Walmart, and he quit, and he now does something else. But one of the reasons he quit was he says, I can't stand to be in the break room because it smells like depression. And
I do jokes about Walmart. The original joke about Walmart was made for my sister. She was working at Walmart. And she would tell me all of her crazy stories working at Walmart. And so when I started doing the Walmart bits, and I make fun of people who work at Walmart, I was specifically making fun of her. Well, she only worked there for a short time. And then later on, I think every one of our kids at some point in time has worked for Walmart. Why, I don't know, but they all did. But my son, my oldest boy, was working at Walmart at one point, and I was doing the joke on stage when he was there, and when I did the Walmart joke, he started laughing so hard, and
Before you get to the punchline.
before I got to the punchline, and he has a very infectious laugh and a very, very noticeable laugh. Of course, I noticed. I mean, I've been hearing it his entire life. And so it was one of the only times I think I've ever broken on stage
Yep.
and started laughing myself. And it was because of my son laughing at the joke that I was telling that was basically about
Ed Walsh,
him.
yes, we're going to be back in Ogden, Utah at the end of April. We're at the Wise Guys in Ogden, so you can check that out. And Teddy's asking us to come to Maine. We would love to come back to Maine.
Yeah, we've been to Maine several times. We're in good friends with Ian Stewart, the guy he's part of Welcome to Maine guys. If you haven't seen them, they're very funny. It's a trio of comedians, and they do shows up and down all over in Maine. They've got a bunch of videos they do making fun of Maine. And yeah, I'm definitely going to come back. Definitely going to.
Yeah, we had a gentleman who was going to put together a show. He wanted to do 2 shows. And I need to get back up with him and see if we can get those worked out, because he was trying to put them into a bigger venue. But we've done Rumford, 49 Franklin. Did a show there. We can get back up with those guys. I'm sure we could put another show in easily. We've also done Smitty's Movie Theaters with McHugh's Comedy Club in Wyndham and in I don't remember the other town, but Smitty's. Yeah, I mean, if they have McHugh's comedy, then we'd absolutely be part of that. So yeah, we will definitely be back to Maine. Just need to put some dates together.
Yep. Indiana, we've done Indiana. We'll be coming back.
Kevin O'Leary, yes, we're going to be in Massachusetts. We're going to be in Plymouth. I think if you're the Kevin I'm thinking of, you're further north. But we're going to be in Plymouth this weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to be, yes, Massachusetts, and then we're going to be back in Massachusetts at the end of May.
Yes.
The other one is the 31st.
There's a question for you.
When did you start doing comedy full time? Well, I started doing comedy in '98, November of '98. I would say I officially went full time with comedy when I helped open Wise Guys in the February of 2001. Yeah. February 2001, when Wise Guys opened, I was the house MC for the first 2 years that it was open. I was on stage every show and started headlining shortly after that, after we had opened. So there you go. Now you know.
Wisconsin, we need to get up into Wisconsin. We were talking to a gentleman about doing some stuff in Minnesota and trying to put together a tour of the American Legions there, because he has a connection to the American Legions, and he had to bow out until the fall. So we're working on probably something in the fall up north. Probably not the best time to go there, but yeah, we don't care. We'll go.
Nashville, we're working on a deal there right now. I love Theressa, so do I.
So,
do you have an idea when the Summer Rose tickets will be available? Like I said, as soon as I get the confirmation and they're ready to announce it, we'll let you know. So right now, hopefully within the next couple days. So.
Oh, Rob says he's going to contact us. Maybe as a venue.
Ooh, cool. All right, Rob.
Awesome. But yeah, we absolutely want to get out and see, you know. Wants to know where's home.
Where's home? Right here. Currently, well, we have a home here in Connecticut, but really it's our son's home, and we just come and visit. To be honest with you.
Well, I mean,
it is technically our
house.
But we're on the road so much that But this is a home, is Connecticut. But we've also had a place in Utah for a long time, and we still have a lot of connections there.
Yeah.
And but we're probably going to end up moving before too long, but we're not sure where. Probably Tennessee or Texas, but we don't know for sure yet. Home is wherever she is for me.
Yeah, it's just whenever we're together, that's where home is. And it's it's just what it is.
Sonia Collingsworth, hope you're having a disgustingly beautiful day. We certainly are.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Let's see, what else have we got to talk about?
Well, again, if you want to continue to support us, just go to the website,
Rodney Norman.
RodneyNorman.com. We got shirts, we got hats, we still have calendars.
I probably need to mark the price down on those. I haven't.
In fact, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. You want to give calendars away to anybody who buys something else?
Yeah, you know what? I could do that. If you buy a T-shirt, I'll throw in a calendar.
So you buy anything from the website this week,
I'll put in a calendar.
We're going to throw in a calendar, free calendar.
Yeah.
Because we did really well with the calendars, but we do have several left over. So
yeah, I mean we actually, because we ended up reordering. So this is the second printing. But we did really well with the calendar, so I give them away when we do shows. So if you come to a live show and you want one signed, I do pack some with me when we do that, and we probably have about 100 left, maybe. So absolutely.
So waiting on a hat subscription.
Oh yes, Matt. I think I remember you talking about that. I need to come up with some more designs.
Do you still make the rainbow Rodney face T-shirt? Those are only available through the Teespring account. If you go just look for Rodney Norman on Teespring. Those are available there.
Yeah. It's just difficult for me to do.
Yeah,
colors.
there's certain designs are only available on Teespring just because we don't have the resources to do it.
Yeah. It's starting to become easier for me to do the colored stuff. Technology is getting to where I can do a lot of the smaller design runs and not be too crazy expensive. So yeah, if there's something that you're interested in, I can probably
This is very kind. Kim Marie Barnett, Mr. Norman, you've changed my life. Well, thank you. That's it gets me every time. Thank you. I'm happy to be a part of your journey.
Vicky Teespring. If you go to his YouTube page, and it's there under. You can find it from his YouTube channel.
Yeah, the links for T-shirts on YouTube on my videos or on my channel takes you to Teespring.
Yeah,
and that's where they have the various designs, and you can get it on mugs and
phone covers
and all kinds of things that we don't have the resources to do ourselves. So
yeah. And tie-dyes, we're working on tie-dyes. My daughter wants to do them, but she's got a lot of obstacles in her way before she can get before she can get that going. Once we get her going doing tie-dyes, though, we will definitely be doing tie-dyes. But I said she's right now, her biggest obstacle is space. She had a place which had the space. She just moved into it, and then it just so happened that space kind of got taken over. So
it ended up they gave me a traffic court or a traffic class, so I got to take a course, a defensive driving course, and send them my results once I'm done, and then the ticket will not show up on my account, my record. So that's what I got with that deal.
So, yeah, which reminds me, you need to sign up for the
definitely
class.
Break up the seriousness. Thanks. Hey, thank you, Jim.
So,
my brother cousin, daddy liked it a lot, but I have a bouncy PC. Okay, thank you. Okay. Same. I was in a place I hated around the time a year ago. Your video about getting somewhere to know that's not where you want to be came out. Absolutely brought me out of my dark place as well. I actually quit my job not long after, and I've never been happier. Playing in 2 bands, booking shows, got married. So, hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love hearing these stories. I love hearing people who just say, you know what? This isn't what I wanted to do with my life. I'm going to do something else, and then go do it. And that is awesome. That is awesome.
Awesome live feed. Thank you both. Keep on keeping on. You bring peace, enjoyment, and laughter to our mundane lives. Hope to see you here in the middle of the map, Missouri, and chat.
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun. We're in Missouri a lot, so
at least you got that going for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. You know, it was funny. I actually was doing some research. I call it research. It's not time wasting. It's research. If I watch other people on their TikToks and their reels and stuff, and there was a gal talking about how she had traveled from Wisconsin to Charlotte, and they were just about to Charlotte, just about there, just about home, and it was about 45 minutes from home, and they broke down. Oh no, the transmission's gone on their Suburban, and so it's 11 o'clock at night. What are we going to do? They pull off the exit, manage to get off the exit, and what do you know? They look around, and there's like 5 hotels. Like, yes, we're close to home, but at least there's a place we can stay. It's a great, and then so they get checked into the hotel, start looking around, and across the street from the hotel, there's an Enterprise rent-a-car, so they can get car rental. So they can make it the rest of the way home in the morning, and then they can, worry about trying to get a Suburban back or whatever they're going to do. But it was just really funny to watch it because I could see, I don't know that she's ever listened to Rodney or heard him or talk about it, but just she was, instead of going, oh crap, my vehicle broke down, I don't know what we're going to do. We were there with the baby and my husband, and it was horrible. She was not like that at all. She was like, this is amazing. This is so cool. There's a hotel. It was a great hotel. And there's a rental car place right here. So we can continue on with our journey. And it's just awesome. And I'm so excited. And it's just how amazing how things work out so well for us. There wasn't a better place in the world to break down than here. And it's so awesome when I see stuff like that because, because, so many times people are like, oh, this is horrible. I can't believe. And it's like, no, if you look for the horrible, you're going to find the horrible. But if you look for the happy, you're going to find the happy.
Yeah, I mean, the car was going to break down regardless anyway at some point in time.
Yeah.
That was a good time to have it happen.
Yeah.
Moselle, thank you for the kind words. Such common sense, but we don't listen to ourselves. But when you say it, we hear. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let me know when you're around in Dayton. We certainly will. Like I said, our daughter lives in Dayton, so we're in that area quite a bit.
Yeah.
Every chance we can, we drop in and say hi. There's peace, love to see you in Pittsburgh area. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, we had another fan in the Pittsburgh area, and she got tired of waiting for us, so she made arrangements. She had a connection with a place in North Carolina. And so she says, I'm tired of waiting for you to come to Pittsburgh. And so we're doing a show in North Carolina when she's going to be in North Carolina because she put it together.
It was fun. It's a big theater. They're glad to have us.
Yeah.
And we're really excited about it.
We're really excited about it. So I wish the story ended with we're doing a show in Pittsburgh, but it actually ends up we're doing a show in North Carolina.
But we'll get to Pittsburgh.
We'll get to Pittsburgh, I promise.
Love your comedy. You're short on You're Nothing Special was the first video I saw of yours. I watched it. It's hilarious. I didn't realize it was a character at first. Yes. Thank you.
So Somebody else on the Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. And somebody else saw the thing.
Yeah. So, well, I don't know. I think we're running out of things to say. We've been on for almost an hour here. So,
Yeah. So anyway, thank you all for the kind messages. Thank you all for hanging out with us for a little bit. But yeah, go.
We will be back next Monday.
And we'll tell you more what's going on. We'll probably be doing this, and then the next day we're head to Kansas, Iowa. So we'll be stopping and visiting people along the way. So if you're along the way, if you're between
here and
Connecticut and Iowa, and would love to see you. So let us know where you're at, and we swing by and say hello. But we will be dropping in Dayton to see our daughter. So. So we'll keep you up to date once I get finalized on the dates in the Santa Rosa area and everything else.
Like I said, if you follow the Nomads page on Facebook, that's where I talk about our travels. That's where you can reach out to me, and I'm the driver. I decide where we go. So
yep, she is.
So you just tell me, and we'll figure out a way to make it happen.
Yeah. So thank you again. But we're gonna go make dinner. And we'll see you another time, everybody. Have a super freaking awesome night.
Good night.